All right, good morning, Mr.Zubak's class. Welcome back to Cooking with Mr. Zubak. For today's recipe, there's only a few things you're gonna need. First thing you're gonna need, a thing of biscuits. Then you're gonna need some brown sugar. We'll also need a little bit of cinnamon. We're gonna need some butter as well. And last but not least, we're gonna need a glass pan and a little pot to cook in. All right, after you get your ingredients, I would heat up the oven to 400 degrees like it says on the biscuit thing. It says heat it up to 400. All right, it's very important when you get your glass pan to spray it down with some cooking oil so when we make our cinnamon rolls, they don't stick. Perfect. Perfect. Now we're gonna open up our cinnamon rolls, or our biscuits. Oh, it's not opening. Oh no. There we go. That's so satisfying. Then you can just keep opening them up. And then now we're gonna cut them into pieces. We're gonna cut them into 4 different pieces instead of just one biscuit. What the? How not to do it right there. Okay, so let's take it, cut it there, cut it there, cut it here, and boom. Done with all. There we go. Like I said, we got them all cut up into 4 different pieces, so that's what it should look like. All right, I forgot to film this step, but you're gonna take 1/3 cup of butter and put it in your little pot. So I got my butter in here. It's melting already. Now we're gonna get 1 cup of brown sugar. All right, we got our brown sugar here. Make sure we scrape the top. I'm just gonna do it. Oh geez. Just like last time, we're gonna just scrape off the top. Make sure we stab it a little bit to make sure there's no air pockets. Now we got our 1 cup of butter. We're gonna, or not butter, 1 cup of brown sugar, and we're gonna throw it in with our butter. Now that that's in there, we're gonna put, let's see, what's the last thing? Cinnamon. Here we go, let's see how much we need. All right, now we got our teaspoon of cinnamon. Now we're gonna add it into our mixture. So this is what it should look like. Ms. Zubak's running away. But that, it should look like just a brown paste at this point. Cook it on low, make sure you cook it on low.
I can't get in the background, I'm all painted.
So you don't burn it. She's all covered in paint. But make sure you keep it on low so you don't burn your brown sugar. A stir, 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 a stir. Oh.
Okay, you're ready.
That's what it's gonna look like.
What?
And now, my personal favorite part. You take the pieces that you've cut up and you throw them in. And then you mix them up. So I'm just gonna do that right now. So throw them in, do a little mixing. Mix, 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 mix. Yep. All right, this is what it should look like once you've mixed it all in. Once you get done with this, you're gonna pour it into your glass pan. So I'm gonna do that right now. All right, the time has come. I'm gonna mix that in a little better. That one too. Okay, the time has come. We're gonna take these, put them in the oven. They're at 400 degrees, and I'm gonna check them after about 11 to 12 minutes. All right, so I just checked on them. It's been 12 minutes. It looks like it needs a little more time, so I'm gonna say 13 to 14, but everyone has a different oven, so yours might be done after 12. I'll show you what it's supposed to look like when it's done. All right, so mine are done. Make sure you have a handle, or I forget what these are called, but they're for taking stuff out of the oven. I would have a parent do this, but if you need to, you can use a thing. I don't know what they're called. And let's see. All right, so this is what it should look like when it is done. Oh, that looks... All right, well, I'm gonna eat this because it looks amazing. Thanks for tuning in to Cooking with Mr. Zubak. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you enjoy your cinnamon rolls. Thank you. Oh, that's amazing. You just can't beat cinnamon rolls ever.